Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to step back from other things and just talk about something again a bit more closer to my heart again, but this time samurai stuff. Well, let's journey back to feudal Japan, the world of the samurai, and look at the timeless wisdom that can sharpen our minds and navigate the chaos of today's current affairs. We're talking about Miyamoto Musashi, the legendary samurai, and his text, the Book of Five Rings. So who was Miyamoto Musashi? A legend. Miyamoto Musashi wasn't just a samurai. He was the samurai, a legendary swordsman, philosopher, artist. He lived in the 17th century and fought some 60 duels, reportedly undefeated. He wasn't born into privilege, but forged his own path through relentless self-discipline and an extreme desire for self-mastery. He didn't just fight, he thought about fighting, and towards the end of his life he distilled his wisdom into what is now known as the Book of Five Rings, a guide not just to swordsmanship, but to strategy and philosophy of life itself. So what is the essence of the Book of Five Rings beyond the sword, the samurai sword? When you hear the word samurai and swords, you may think about violence, but the Book of Five Rings is far more profound. It's not about brute force. It's about mastery. It's about adaptability. It's about an unclouded mind. Musashi divides his teaching into 5 books or scrolls named after the elements, which is earth, water, fire, wind, and the void. Earth is about laying a solid foundation, understanding the basics, your tools, your environment. Water is the fluid. It's about being adaptable. Like water taking shape of its container, you must adapt your strategy to the situation. Fire is the dynamics of combat, how to engage, how to seize the initiative and maintain momentum. Wind is understanding others. Musashi critiques other schools of thought. He emphasizes the importance of knowing your enemy, their strengths, their weaknesses, and common pitfalls. Then there's the void, the highest level of mastery, a state of no mind, of Zen, where actions flow naturally and intuitively, free from the hesitation or attachment. At its core, Musashi's philosophy is about unwavering focus. It's about continuous learning and strategic thinking in all aspects of life. Now, how do we connect Miyamoto Musashi to current affairs? The samurai mindset in today's world. How do we do that? So what does this ancient warrior's wisdom have to do with what's happening in the headlines dominating our screens today, from global conflicts to economic shifts, even to social debates? It's everything. Let's take a few Musashi principles and apply them. From one thing, know 10,000 things. From one thing, know 10,000 things. This is the Earth Scroll. Musashi believed true mastery came from understanding fundamental principles that apply universally. Look at real life issue. Think about the economic challenges we face. Inflation, cost of living, potential recessions. Instead of just reacting to every new statistic, what are the fundamental economic principles at play? How do interest rates, supply chains, consumer confidence fundamentally affect our daily lives? By understanding the earth of economics, we can better interpret the 10,000 things of daily news. It's about seeing the forest, not just the individual tree trunk or the tree or the leaf. Then we look at flowing like water in the water scroll. Its adaptability is key to survival and success. Rigid thinking leads to stagnation. Rigid thinking leads to stagnation. Real life issue. Consider rapid advancements in artificial intelligence, AI. Many people feel overwhelmed or even threatened. Musashi would tell us to flow like water. Instead of resisting, how can we adapt? How can individuals and societies leverage AI's strengths? How can we mitigate its risks and continuously adjust our approach as the technology evolves? Governments, businesses, and individuals who are rigid in their thinking will be left behind. They're already being left behind. And those who adapt, who learn, and reskill will thrive. Then it's know your opponent and know yourself. In the Wind Scroll of the Wind Book, Musashi urged deep understanding of rival schools. This isn't just about combat, it's about understanding different perspectives, other people's perspectives, others' ideas. Look at the real life issue, look at the polarization in political discourse, either here in the UK or in other countries or internationally between countries. We often get caught in echo chambers of one side or another. Musashi would challenge us. Do we truly understand the arguments of those we disagree with? Not just to refute them, but to genuinely comprehend their underlying motivations, their fears, and their goals. Only by understanding the wind of their perspective can we hope to find common ground. Can we hope to negotiate? Can we hope to effectively counter flawed arguments? This also applies to Brexit, to climate change debates, or even our local council decisions here in Birmingham or in London. Do nothing which is of no use. One of Musashi's 9 principles is about efficiency. It's about focus. It's about eliminating distractions. Real life issue again. The sheer volume of information overload and misinformation in current affairs. We are bombarded constantly. Musashi would ask us, is consuming every single piece of news, of engaging in every online argument on X, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, useful for understanding for our well-being, or is it a distraction? His principle encourages us to filter, to focus on what truly matters, to seek credible sources, and to act with intention rather than just reacting to every fleeting headline. So the lessons for personal action and mindset, what are they? So beyond these grand geopolitical issues, Musashi's wisdom offers profound personal lessons for navigating current affairs. We need to maintain composure, water and void. In a constant world of constant crisis and outrage, the ability to remain calm and analytical is a superpower. Musashi teaches us that a calm mind is essential for effective strategy. How do we see panic or emotional reactions? How do we react to them? How do they worsen a situation? Think about it. Cultivating a sense of inner peace, perhaps growing from meditation or mindfulness practices, allows us individually to assess current events with a clearer head. You look at continuous practice, which is earth. Just as the samurai trained daily, we must continuously train our minds to understand complex issues. This means critical thinking, questioning narratives, questioning our own narratives as well as others, and seeking diverse information It's a lifelong journey, not a destination. Then we look at strategic action, which is FIRE. Don't just consume news. Think about what of your actions are meaningful, whether it's engaging in local community efforts, supporting causes that you believe in, or simply having informed conversations. Musashi's emphasis on initiative teaches us to move from being passive observers, from passive observation to considered engagement. Then you look at the way of the journalist, for example, or the analyst. Musashi's pursuit of truth and his clear vision resonates with the idea of objective journalism. He sought to cut through illusion to the core of reality. We as consumers of news should adopt a similar two-sword approach to absorb information. One sword of Musashi is to critically analyze and question the source. The other sword is again to question, analyze what's happening, but in a different way. Your inner samurai for the modern age needs to be unleashed. Miyamoto Musashi centuries ago laid out the principles for survival, for mastery on the battlefield, but his wisdom transcends the clash of swords of steel. It's about how to approach any challenge, any opponent, be it a complex political situation, a problem in society, a societal problem, or our own biases and reactions to the news of what's happening. By embracing the samurai's edge, that blend of discipline, adaptability, awareness, and strategic thinking, we can move from simply being informed to being truly understanding, and perhaps even influential in shaping the current affairs of our planet. It's all about finding our way in the modern void. So, what aspect of Musashi's philosophy resonates most with you in today's world? Let me know in the comments if you found this insightful. Please also like, share, and subscribe. And join me next time for another dive into the fascinating world of current affairs and timeless wisdom that we talk about. Thank you.